What's up, AfterBuzzers? MadTV is back, and we're here to break it down for you guys, so stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Guess who's back? Back again. It's been a long time, fellas.
I'm the only one with no rhythm here.
Guess who's back?
You got it.
Guess who's back?
You got it.
Guess who's
Yes.
I'm like the white guy on the panel.
MadTV is back, guys. Man, how long has it been? It's been over a decade at
10
least.
years.
It's been 10?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
my
so
goodness.
at least, yeah.
This is like this is so nostalgic for me. I used to watch this. I used to watch this over Saturday Night Live.
I loved it. I loved it a lot more
Yeah.
than Saturday Night Live.
Did you
actually.
really?
Yeah, it was edgier. It was a little, yeah. It was
It's more
cool.
silly.
Yeah.
Like the song that's playing right now. I think this song is perfect. Khaliel picked the song out, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Josh Rodriguez. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh_Rodriguez_. I'll let these guys introduce themselves.
I'm Khaliel, and I'm urban.
you look very urban today. It was like you got the color on.
Well, you know, gonna represent. Khaliel Abooboo, Twitter and Instagram.
Oh, that was quick. I'm
Yeah.
Chris Howard at Chris Howard Live on Twitter and Instagram. You can also check out legendarylivingdaily.com, and I've got a Kickstarter campaign happening right now
Hey.
on slayinggiants.net.
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 What is that Kickstarter
It's
about?
I'm raising money to write my next book, so it's about
Awesome.
my life story. Yeah, so
Awesome. Good for you,
pretty
man.
cool. Yeah,
Cool. What'd you guys
raise
think of the
dragons?
Slaying dragons. I don't raise dragons.
You slayed them.
I slayed the dragons. Tonight was Game of Thrones theme, and
Yes, it was.
I'm a dragon slayer. So
We'll get into that.
fine.
We'll get into that. What did you guys think of the first
So
episode,
fine.
guys? What did you guys think? Overall?
liked it.
You liked it?
Yeah.
1 out of 10. What do you think?
Okay. I don't why
You didn't like it
why
that
did he
much.
press the issue?
I'm trying.
keep it real. Keep it real. I liked it. What do you give
Yeah.
it? How much?
No.
I give it a. I think it was like I want to say 6 or 7 because I think that they've got more in them.
Yes.
But I liked the episode. I thought it was a strong one. I love
agree.
the opening. I love the people they have on there.
Yeah.
So good episode overall.
Yeah.
And one thing I wasn't an avid fan when it was originally out.
Okay.
So I'm
Were you even
watching
born?
this with. Okay, I'll take it. I look young. Yeah, it's good. But I'm looking at it with like a fresh eye. Like I'm not
right.
comparing this to anything. You know what I'm
This
saying?
is just new for you.
Yeah. So this is still like this is very new for me. So
Yeah.
it's like all right, I liked it. I don't have a number. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't have a number.
Sorry for asking. Sorry for asking.
It's more than a 5.
It's like a woman who won't reveal her age.
Well, the vibe actually it felt like the old Mad TV episode. I mean, I know you didn't watch it, but Chris, did
Yeah.
you feel the same way?
Yeah, no, I thought it felt a lot like that, and I think that they have a lot more that they can discover still. It's probably just getting into the flow of it, but
Yeah.
it was still funny. There were funny sketches on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think we're going to see a whole lot more from them as time goes on here.
Cool. So,
Yeah.
so what I'll do is I'll go sketch by sketch, and we'll talk about the sketches. First was Satanic Prayer sketch, which I thought was pretty funny. I wasn't expecting that.
Not at all. Yeah, that was kind of hit you. Yeah, no, I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah,
And
it was short too.
Khaliel was biking in from the
Yeah.
fire. He came in on his bike, and he's like a little sweat dripping down. So missed that one sketch.
Even us watching the show is funny.
Yes, it is. No, that was a great. I thought the opening was really, really strong.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, it was short too. They didn't overdo it,
Right.
which was good. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Thumbs up on that sketch, and they went straight into a political sketch, which was pretty cool, with Nicole Sullivan and Will Sasso making returns as Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton, called the Truly-Red Game. What do you guys think of that?
That was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Will Sasso, I thought was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
his
really
Bill
funny.
Clinton. That's all right,
Boinking
Boinking
interns.
Yeah,
interns.
blanking
The
interns.
food thing, like all of it was great.
That
Yeah.
was good. And
Wait.
then when he says, I'm not into black chicks, but Trump says that, he's like, that's okay, I am. That was fantastic.
What do you think of the Donald Trump impression?
I thought it was okay. I thought
Yeah.
that one was not as solid as it
It's
could
not. I
be.
mean, it was the Clinton one was stronger.
It was
Yeah, well,
spot
Nicole
on.
Sullivan's
Clinton was
awesome.
great.
She's
Yeah.
awesome.
His voice when he did Clinton was
Oh, yeah.
But that's a sign of experience too, right? He was from the old cast, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
They both
He
were.
probably
Nicole
was
and
doing
Will.
them then too.
Yeah, he absolutely was.
Yeah, they
was
didn't
funny.
have as much politics in the old one. I think in the old.
Well, it was an election year, so that's probably.
Yeah,
But you're right. I don't remember it.
I was reading an article just before I came in, and they said the politics they didn't cover as much. They covered more. I think it was more media type stuff and that type of thing.
Yeah, they did a lot of music videos. They made a lot of pop culture references.
Yeah, I told you my favorite one was Michael McDonald that used to be on the old cast, and I loved it because they did a game show, and he did a game show. At the end, he's like, "You want to?" Or no, and he said, "You're going to Bangkok for 2 weeks." In beautiful British Columbia. And I was like, oh my God.
Michael McDonald. I hope we see him later on. He's funny. He did
hope so,
Stewart,
too.
right? He did Stewart.
Stewart,
Look what I could do.
Yeah,
You don't know what we're talking about. Khaliel has no idea what we're talking
yeah. It's
about.
like,
I'm still here though.
We appreciate you
matters.
being here.
what was? Do you remember that old? It wasn't on tonight's episode, but there was when they did, and I don't know if it was MadTV or Saturday Night Live, where they had the guy that did. Who's the guy that can't see the black singer?
Stevie Wonder?
Yeah, Stevie Wonder, and they did Frank Sinatra. Was that Saturday Night Live? Oh, yeah. He's like, you were black and I am white. Life's an Eskimo pie. Let's take a bite. No, okay. It wasn't this. It wasn't Mad TV.
No.
All right.
We don't talk about Saturday Night Live here.
Sorry.
Well, following the political sketch, they actually did a Dora the Explorer sketch
That was great.
about Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Which was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I think Black Pack.
Black Pack. It's my Black Pack.
The Cholo.
The Cholo.
The Cholo was
What
good.
was it? Gringos. What
Oh,
Gringos.
Something money. Con dinero.
Yeah, con dinero. Can you say gringos con dinero?
Deep inside, I wanted to say it, but then I looked at you two, and like you didn't say it, so I was like, well,
You were just gonna
I
let
said it
roll.
in here.
No, when she would say like, can
Yeah,
you
I
say
know.
it? Like I wanted to do it, but
Oh, I
you
thought
guys didn't participate, so I was like, oh, it must not be cool.
I thought you were talking about right now. I thought you were just being generous as a co-host. And
No,
you were gonna let
no,
us say
no.
it.
We didn't participate in the sketch. She went from Beverly Hills to where? She went. I know she did Skid Row, but
They
where'd she go?
started on Venice. She went to Beverly Hills,
Right,
and then
Venice.
they went to East LA. Then they
Right.
went to Skid Row.
Yeah, because
Right.
the Black Pack told her, you got to go to your people. You got to go east.
And then she had and even in her little song it says the homes go from
Most to
least.
Oh,
Or something
you're
like
on
that,
east. The houses go from most to least.
Yeah.
That's what it was. That was funny.
Yeah, it was a good sketch. It wasn't my favorite, but it was good.
It was alright. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Black Pack.
The Black Pack was funny. I think it went on a little too long, but I did like that sketch. It was a funny sketch. After that, they did an Elizabeth Warren sketch. They went back to the political realm. I wasn't too crazy about this sketch, to be completely honest with you guys, but how did you guys feel about it? Do you remember the sketch you're talking about?
Yes, I do. Where she like basically did a
pandering.
stand-up set, pretending to be black, and
Yeah.
then when Hillary got up there and said one like Beyonce reference, it was like, oh, that's offensive.
Yeah.
But they said Bill Clinton was the first black president, so you think that you think it was. I don't know. Hillary Clinton doesn't own that same pizzazz. I don't think. That,
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, she's known for pandering with the hot sauce in my bag. Did you see that?
What?
interview?
Yeah, I didn't get that part. What's the hot sauce
She
in my
was-
bag?
It's a
on-
Beyonce reference.
Oh, is it?
It's a Beyonce
Yeah.
reference, but she was on a radio show in New York, I think it was. It's like a predominantly hip hop radio show, and they asked her, "What do you is there something you always carry on you?" And she said, "Yeah, I always carry hot sauce." And she pulled out hot sauce in her bag.
That's funny. What a
It was
trick.
like the ultimate pandering.
That's so weird. That's like my girlfriend carries chili flakes everywhere.
Chili
like
flakes.
little things of chili flakes. Yeah, it's very.
But it was like,
strange.
Hillary, we know you don't carry hot sauce. Stop lying. Stop pandering.
I just carry my ID.
That's all you really need. That's all you really need. But any other thoughts on Elizabeth Warren?
just in case you get tased or something,
Just
right?
in case,
Yeah.
it's a little crazy out here.
Any more she played it off well. The actor that did it was good, but it didn't thrill me too much. That particular. sketch.
I thought it was cool. It was like, okay.
Yeah, I thought it got
kinda-
old really quick.
It kind of felt like we went to with Dora. We went to commercial break and then went back to the political sketch.
Right.
Like it felt like it was all one thing.
Right.
Yeah, they did that a couple of times in this one. And,
Yeah, it was like we go out and come back.
I thought, when she twerked at the end, I thought that was cool. That made
That was funny.
I gotta
Actually,
chuckle at
I
that.
laughed
Yeah.
at that. I'm not gonna lie.
I
That was
like the
pretty funny.
mic drop personally. Like I love mic drops. I think those are epic.
They're very necessary.
Yeah.
You gotta
You
go.
yeah, you gotta drop the mic every time.
Maybe we should all twerk at the end just in honor of the first.
We should.
I feel like it worked for her.
But it wouldn't work for us?
Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should come up with our own thing.
Okay.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Chris, if you do it, I'll do it.
Okay, we will twerk at the end of the episode, and you can stick dollar bills down our pants. Oh!
I did bring cash.
Cash
Lots of
only.
it.
Cash only.
Cash only.
Cash only. Actually, we'll skip a couple sketches. Let's go to that skit. Since you said cash only. That was actually one of my favorite skits.
That was
the
pretty good.
ex-boyfriend skit.
Yeah,
that was really
funny.
funny. I thought that was really clever. And actually, that was probably the only one they didn't mention like a pop culture reference or anything like that. It was like a completely original skit.
Right. Yeah, they didn't. They didn't have anything to work off of, and and we saw the end coming. We knew it was a setup. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah,
the
you guys saw
punchline
it.
was coming, just like we were
guys
like
saw
30
it.
seconds ahead of it. But maybe that's not because we're so cool. I don't know.
No, it's because we're smart.
Oh, okay, okay.
We figure these things out. We figure these things out.
This is a.
You gotta try harder, MadTV.
Yes, MadTV. But I thought it was funny. Like that's an original idea. They didn't go off like a Game of Thrones reference, or they didn't go off like The Bachelor, which is another funny skit. But it was just an original idea, and I think that's why I appreciated that skit more than the other ones because it just wasn't. It didn't seem like it was.
Although most of their stuff, I think, is off of cultural stuff that's happening in the moment. Yeah. And that's part of what makes it funny too. But I appreciate. I like what you're saying here. That there's something new and something just totally out of.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if the writers like
creation heaven.
are the most proud of that skit.
Who knows?
writers of the
Who
show.
knows?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, you put your best foot forward, so to put it in the first episode.
True.
There you go.
I'm saying.
There you go. Yeah, we know what you're saying. Knuckles.
We'll get back to the pop culture references, guys. The Bachelor, the 56th season.
That was really good.
That was pretty funny.
That was really good.
the 56th. Kenny
and,
Rogers,
and
Will
the women
Sasso.
in there were gorgeous.
Yes.
Like
Right
they
up
were
to-
like
that
all
was,
of them were.
Yeah, I'll agree. Yeah, they were.
Shout out to
pretty
Will Sasso.
How you doing, Ethan? How you doing?
Will Sasso is awesome. You know what's funny? I forgot about Will Sasso. I mean, he was in a Modern Family episode not too long ago. But besides that, I mean, I haven't
Season's
seen
been
him.
over for a while.
It was so good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But that's the last like reference I have of like seeing him in the public eye.
He was funny,
He's awesome.
amazing. I mean, and his his Bill Clinton was incredible. And then when he came back around and did Kenny Rogers, it was like, oh my god.
That was probably the funniest sketch for me of the night.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I mean, he's seasoned talent once again. It's like, and that's not to say anything about the newcomers that are coming into it, because I mean they're all fantastic. I mean, they really did a good job. Yeah, but that showed through how that seasoning can help.
It looked too easy for him.
Oh, exactly. Didn't you notice that? Like when he was doing Clinton, he was just like, it was like easy. He owned it.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I like black chicks. I'm sorry to go back to that, but when Donald Trump says, I think I'll just dump this and go with you and we can run together, he's like, well, I'm with her, but it's a deal.
I like the part in the Bachelor skit where he gives the rose to the black girl.
Yeah.
So
That was great.
You're going to be out by episode 7.
By episode 7,
Talked
yeah,
to
that's
the
what they
producers, and they were like,
So what's the whole token black thing with the Bachelor? Haven't they had black?
I don't watch the show.
I don't really watch the
Yeah,
Bachelor
I don't watch it either. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think they've had a black Bachelor.
They haven't had a black Bachelor?
I don't think so.
That's ridiculous.
I mean,
ABC.
guys,
Hey, there you go.
ABC.
Look at this guy.
What's up?
Hey, look at it. Good looking.
What are you waiting on?
Good
He rode-
looking, funny.
He rode through the fire today in the hills on
Yes.
a bike.
Hard
Fit,
working.
just to get here.
Fit. Come on, working.
Come on.
I'm already here.
He's
He's
here.
here.
You don't
He's
have
in Los
to
Angeles.
He's
fly
here.
me
This
out.
guy's in Los Angeles and he's black.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Make
Come
it
on,
happen.
ABC.
I
What
think,
are you
I think
waiting
it might
for?
take you.
Hey.
Yeah.
This is my audition tape right here.
There you go.
You guys make me look good,
They
guys.
just want you in the colors every time.
No, right, it's fine.
Bring the tribal look.
Instead
gotta
of wearing
butcher
a suit,
these.
you're going to wear that.
Yeah. But wait till they see you twerk at the end. See, you weren't going to do it. Now you realize it's an audition.
Now I'm auditioning. Hey, I'm on board.
I have a feeling he's going to twerk better than either of us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You're better at
He's
it.
good.
And that's very stereotypical for me to say.
I was
but,
going to go there. I was going to
went
go
there.
there, but you beat me
I
to
went
it.
there.
But hold on, what nationality are you?
I'm Puerto Rican.
You're Puerto Rican. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're not like half in between. So he's going to have better rhythm than you. Or,
Well, I have rhythm,
oh, do you?
but I don't know if I have like
What it takes
twerk.
to really
I
twerk.
could like,
Yeah, okay.
solve it, merengue and all that stuff.
All right, we'll see.
But twerking, I don't know if I could do that.
We're gonna see.
We'll find out.
We each have a camera here. You know,
We do.
So.
We absolutely do. And it's a long season, right?
Yeah, it's a. There you go.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll move on to the Game of Thrones sketch, which I actually don't watch the Game of Thrones.
None of us watch Game of
Which is weird because I feel like everybody watches it.
Everybody watches
it's
it.
so, like I get it. It's everybody watches it, but you just happen to find 3 people who don't.
Yeah.
Right.
In a room together.
So I feel
what
like-
are the chances?
Yeah.
Four.
We
Four
found
are
4
entered-
more in the producer
4.
booth there too.
So there's a whole
Okay.
group of people watching this after show, like who watch the Game of Thrones, and like we can't.
Most
even
people
give
do,
you-
right? Like
can't
my
even-
best friend from high school, I ran into him. He's just started watching it. Like he's what is it on Hulu or Netflix?
No,
or something?
HBO.
HBO.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they don't they store it someplace else and
HBO Go.
Okay, HBO does it. Okay, so they just started watching it. So they're watching all the episodes, and I still don't watch it. I don't want to watch it because it seems like once you start, you can't stop.
And we can't even break down the skit for you guys.
Yeah,
I
right.
feel bad. I mean, I
I don't get
guess that there's a lot going on that's kind of hard to keep up
Now
with.
the
That's-
girl with the was it
The blonde?
or was
Yeah.
it white?
it was what's blondish white.
Well, I've seen her before.
You
seen
have
her
The one-
before.
from Game of Thrones,
From
the
Game
real
of
one?
Thrones,
Or-
yeah.
Oh yeah,
The
she
real
was
one.
recognizable.
So I got that reference.
you get that reference? Well,
The rest of it,
Well, the whole thing
know.
was about the jargon in Game of Thrones and how in depth it was and how confusing it was for
Right.
even people that watched it. So
now that was one good thing. They had a couple lines in there where like you didn't have to watch the show to get that. Like I forget
it's
what it was.
confusing as fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like we got the
Basically.
general gist of it, and
Right.
then they had the Tony Stark presidential ads. I don't know.
I like that.
That was funny. I guess
When he
Tony
did
Stark
Trump
is a very
as-
I'm
Yeah.
assuming he's as close to a character as Trump.
I
as they
think
have.
Tony Stark is Iron Man's father. Tony Stark.
Was his
I
name
think
Tony Stark?
It was no. I think
Tony
it was Stark.
Stark is
Tony
Iron
Stark
Man.
is Iron Man's.
Yeah.
Oh, is Iron Man.
So who am I?
Yeah, Tony
It was
Stark
something
is Iron Man.
Stark.
It was.
I think it was Sark.
It was. You're right.
Was there a
they
Stark?
Just, no, it was Stark.
Oh, it
but
was?
I just guessed that Game of Thrones has a Stark in it too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah.
assumed.
He was
Yeah.
like Iron Man's grandfather or great grandfather.
Yeah, I don't know. If you guys watch,
He's trying to make that connection. Right? He's gonna stick with it.
You know the girl that did it though.
He's gonna call us tonight and be like, I got it.
We found the Iron Man
I
connection.
looked it up on
Chris, it's 3 o'clock. Go to
Ancestry.com.
sleep, please.
I know. Shit. We should already be asleep. It's late already.
Leave me alone.
The girl that played the blonde in that, her name's Carly Craig, and I said we were going to do the show, and she liked the post there before we came on. So Carly, if you're watching,
She was in a lot of the skits.
she was awesome too.
Yeah,
she did
she
a
was
really
cool.
really good job.
Yeah, she should
Yeah.
be on AfterBuzz and talk to us about
Yeah,
Carly,
come on the
come
show.
on,
Come on the
Carly,
show.
let's go.
She did Kristen Stewart. Kristen Stewart. in
That was
one.
funny.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
good. She played it well.
She looked just like her.
She did, didn't
Yeah.
she?
She like
She did.
That's what I said when we were watching it. A lot for that when they were doing the voiceover sketch.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are gonna watch this and really think that's Tracy Morgan. They're gonna really think that's Kristen Stewart.
I was a fan of the Lena Dunham impression. To be honest, with you. That was my
That
favorite one.
was great.
I thought that was
the
spot
person
on.
who did Lena Dunham. I think that might have been what's her name? I wrote down some of these.
Chelsea.
Yeah, you think that? Oh yeah, Chelsea Davison.
Yeah,
that's
that was
who it
Chelsea.
was. Yeah, she did a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good job. That was her strongest one tonight, I think.
So wait, so Carly Craig's the blonde that
Yeah.
who would Chelsea is the one who did Lena Dunham.
Red hair.
Jeremy Howard. I have the cast list here. Jeremy Howard.
I wrote that down too. No, I think Jeremy Howard was the black guy that played
Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's an Amir K.
Amir K was awesome. You know, I've seen Amir K's comedy, his stand-up routine. He's an Iranian American.
Okay.
Very, very cool comedy. And tonight, I thought he did an awesome job. He was the guy that gave kind of the weird, quirky looks when I think it was in the Game of Thrones skit, where he's like,
Oh, her name
like
is
you-
what?
"Yeah, her name is what?" That
Yeah.
was Amir K.
Okay.
He's great.
Got you.
Okay.
Lyric Lewis is the black woman.
Black girl. She's from Groundlings. She's in the Groundlings main
Really?
company. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm saying this right. Peter Michael.
Yes, he was. He's kind of a clean-cut looking white guy.
I think he's the one. He's the one who did all.
Those are hard to come by.
Yeah, those are hard to come by. There you go.
Was he? He was Wolf Blitzer.
They're all
I
on
think,
The
right? Or
Bachelor.
no?
They're all on The Bachelor.
Yes, he could have been Wolf. If he was Wolf Blitzer, he did
think.
that really. He nailed
Yeah.
it. If he was.
Yeah. Whoever
Yeah.
did Wolf Blitzer was awesome.
That was very deadpan.
Yeah.
And very, that was. He did a good job.
Then we had Michelle Ortiz, who's the Spanish chick, who was like in everything. I feel
Yeah.
like she was everywhere.
She did the demonic prayer in the beginning.
Right.
And, yeah, she was
Right.
good.
And Adam Ray.
And Adam is which one was he? Adam was. Sorry, Adam.
Forgive us, Adam. Forgive us.
I don't know, but he's got over 30 million views on YouTube in Funny or Die. That's
Nice.
pretty. That's something.
Was he Trump? No.
Quite possibly. That was either him or it was the other guy, the white Piotr Michael. It was one of the two. Yeah, we'll figure this out. We really will.
Sorry, guys.
First episode. Sorry, dude.
We'll get used to the cast.
Yeah,
They're in comedy. They get it.
they get it. They're laughing when
Yeah.
we do it. Yeah,
They're laughing. Well, I'm sorry,
Hopefully.
guys.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, they're like, we're not laughing.
Right.
That's not funny. Figure this shit out.
Well, what'd you think of the cast
You
overall?
guys didn't have name tags, all right?
Yeah, it's true.
What do you want me to do?
They did have opening credits. We should have been paying attention
They
to this.
did. I was trying to pay attention. I even wrote them all down before.
I wrote
we
them
came
down
in,
too as
and,
well,
yeah.
actually.
Okay.
Exactly. We wrote them down.
What did you think of them overall? You think this cast has potential?
Oh, I do.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
And I love the diversity
Yes.
within the
Yep.
cast.
Yes, that's
So-
true. Which is something SNL, I know I said I wouldn't bring them up, but they got a lot of flack for not being
The
diverse.
other
Well,
guys.
The other.
Yeah, we're Team MadTV right now. We have to be.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
we're
sure.
totally behind them. So to that point, I think they were known for that before, as having that diversity. Like in Living Color,
Yeah.
went to one side of the spectrum, but MadTV was always riding the center line and really diverse.
Yeah.
That was a strength, or one of the strengths.
I think we went through all the skits, guys. I mean,
Did we really?
Am I missing one? We had the MadTV Classic with Key and Peele.
Skits are-
Key and Peele.
Spy versus spy skits.
No,
No.
they didn't. They didn't have Spy versus Spy.
Didn't. You know what though? I never liked those. Those are like the
they
little
were
cartoons,
okay,
right?
but like it's like a staple of MadTV.
Right.
So I was kind of like expecting it.
Yeah, it never did anything for me. Like I never laughed.
Do you know what Spy
you have
versus
it.
Spy was?
I'm assuming it's 007 versus James Bond.
It was like a short cartoon skit with
Yeah.
like two like spies, and there were no words, right? There's no
They were like little
dialogue.
characters. No, they just did this little thing. It was like a little.
Basically like Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they would like trick each other and like just beat
The
each other up.
Roadrunner never tricked the Wile E. Coyote. He
was-
just tried to
Outrate
set-
him.
Yeah, or they blew him up, right?
Yeah.
He blew him up.
Something like that.
But it was like in the little interstitials. It was like in between things, and that but that never did
get
much
it.
for me. I like the real skits. When you go back and you look at the old game show ones and
Yeah.
stuff that they did, they were racy, they were cool, they were edgy, and I think they had an edge over SNL.
Oh, look at that.
Have to say it. Have to say
over
it.
the other.
Over the other.
Others.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of the Key and Peele skit? The throwback skit, classic, which I assume they're going to do every episode. They're going to bring a classic skit
Now,
out.
how did you know it was throwback? You saw it before?
It's
Or-
in Mad TV
It says
Classic.
Mad TV
Oh,
Classic.
okay.
And at Key and Peele, I mean, they're known for being on Mad TV, having their start on Mad TV. So
Oh, really? See, I didn't know anything about that, but I
really?
liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it was talented, but
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
I think I thought I was impressed with their steps though.
Yeah.
for
It's
sure.
like you guys can be on a dance show. Like those are some pretty good steps.
Yeah, and then, I mean, and it was like, I just didn't get it. I guess
it was. They
like-
were. I guess whenever the theater guy would jinx them, they had to unbreak the jinx, and they would have to do an elaborate handshake or a
Oh,
dance. Or
shit! I
something.
missed all that.
That's
Like,
that's
was-
what I got from it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, that was good.
I
It
mean,
was a
the
lot of
steps were
talent. I
good.
couldn't tell what
Yeah.
it was.
I was entertained just by watching the steps.
Yeah.
You did a little
When they
flip
say, we
move
say
through the
steps,
leg.
are you talking? When you say steps, is that a real?
Yeah.
Is that like a?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
it
a
is.
word. That means something. Mm-hmm. Okay.
For
How-
sure.
How did you do that? What were you doing?
I didn't really do it because I'm sitting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just when you.
So when we
Okay, that's
twerk
called
at
steps.
when we twerk at the end of the
He
show,
can step.
he will step.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do.
Oh, and they had the one guy did the haka, which is the guy from New Zealand that was playing the guy from New Zealand on Game of Thrones.
Right,
So
yeah.
it's like komate, huh? Huh.
Yeah.
I've been to New Zealand. I've had them. They did that dance for me. It's like an honorary dance. So
Yeah.
they'll do it to you. I guess it's supposed
That's
to
cool.
scare people off and shit, but they'll do it also in honor of somebody if they're honoring somebody. So I was teaching a seminar out there, and they did the haka for me.
I've seen videos when
see
they
how
do
that
that
could go
at
both ways.
funerals.
That could go both ways. Yes.
They do that at funerals. I've seen that.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
It's probably in honor and respect to the
Yeah.
person that was there, so like their war dance.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that they have Kiwis or New Zealanders in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I wish I got that reference. I feel bad for not breaking down that
You
skit.
should all go watch Game of Thrones after this.
We should.
I think
Let's
so.
binge watch it.
Yes, we have. I'm not going to get
What
into
season is
yet.
it on?
I've got to go to bed tonight though, but
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay. I'll trust you guys in your take on it because like I'm binge watching Daredevil already. I can't go do Game of Thrones as well. And Bates Motel, which is fantastic.
Bates Motel.
It's really good. Really good.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah. So
That's
So maybe we'll see some parodies of Bates Motel.
now that would be
Mad
funny.
TV.
MadTV.
MadTV, are you listening?
Bates Motel would be great. Yeah, that would be awesome.
That's all the skits, guys. We went through that pretty quickly. I think that was like a half hour.
Was it
if
really?
that? Yeah.
Okay.
So
We're
overall,
gonna have to brush up on Game of Thrones if we want to make this last an hour.
overall, I thought it was a good episode, though. I'm happy it's back. I mean, it brought me back a little bit, and it still
Yeah.
feels silly. That's what I liked about Mad TV. It was
Excited
silly.
to see what else they got in the pocket.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's plenty of material out there for them to
Yeah,
make fun
for
of.
sure.
Yep.
For sure. I'm looking forward to it. I've been just recently. I've been going to Groundlings like once a week or so and watching the live shows over there. And so I think Lyric. I think I recognize her unless she was not there, in which case I don't. But at the Groundlings. But it's fun to go watch that sketch comedy and stuff. So that's what's
Yeah.
enticed me to want to be on this panel was it's good to laugh. So it's
I
good
agree.
to throw some fun in our lives. yeah.
Agreed. If you don't laugh at least once a day, you wasted your day.
That's right.
There you go. There you
From the
go.
There you go.
wise
That's
words
the
of
philosophy.
Khaliel.
Coolio.
Khaliel.
Oh, Khaliel. I'm like, shit. You told me your name was Khaliel.
Coolio, that's bringing it back.
Yeah.
Coolio was probably relevant when Mad TV was relevant. That's how long-
Probably.
Oh,
That's
there
how
it
long-
goes. Dun, dun, dun.
And what's relevant today is Khaliel.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
The 57th Bachelor.
ABC.
Make it happen.
Here you see. Here
Make
he
it
is.
happen.
Make it happen.
When we dance at the end, we'll see. We'll see.
Yep.
If you got what it takes.
All right, before we go to some quick news and gossip for this show, there's going to be an appearance by old cast members throughout the whole season. So
awesome.
you
Oh,
have
that's
Bobby
great.
Lee coming back, Deborah Wilson, and Ike Barinholtz, I think, are going to be on the next episode.
Michael McDonald. Get Michael McDonald
And
back.
that's what I was about to ask you guys. Is there
Yeah.
anyone that you would like to see?
Let us know. Tweet us.
What about
Because
you?
we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can make it happen.
We'll make it
The
happen.
way you
You
said
would-
it,
you would
so
like-
I just
you would-
went
I know, I was-
ahead.
I was gonna ask
I just
you
went ahead
guys.
and sealed it. Like, hey,
I can't ask. I
we're
can't
gonna
ask
make it happen.
We're going to put him in here if we
know-
have to.
We could try to make it happen. Why not? But I was going to ask. I can't ask you, Cleo, because you didn't watch it. But I was going to ask Chris.
I want Michael
Sorry.
McDonald
You
back.
want
I
Michael
want to see
McDonald?
Michael McDonald. He
Do you
was one of my
remember
favorites,
anybody though? Do you remember anybody who was on Mad TV?
I remember like clown doll face that would come up, like it would say Mad TV, and there'd be like this little.
No, that
clown,
was an
like,
old
with,
comic
That's
book.
all you
red
remember?
hair.
That was it. That was Alfred
You don't
E.
remember
Newman
like
from the comic
Ari
books.
Spears? Ari Spears was on it.
I mean, I know Ari
Michael
Spears.
McDonald.
Wow. Do you really remember these things, or did you just look it
No,
up online?
I do.
Yeah,
I
okay,
do.
well.
Who did Miss Swan?
I don't remember Miss Swan.
She's
It
a
was-
voice on Family Guy. Alex something. What's her name?
Okay, let us know. Hey, but tweet us.
Bernstein?
Write it
Yeah,
underneath the
put it in the
video here.
comments.
We'll check it out. We want your comments.
Do you
yeah,
never
so
Miss
let us
Swan?
know. No, I don't. The only, I remember Michael
Miss Swan is
McDonald's. Yeah,
classic.
I remember.
You never Miss Swan? You look like a man.
Oh, that, I kind of
What?
remember that.
Kinda.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find a
I
clip of it or
guarantee
something.
you a Miss Swan skit is going to be on a Mad TV classic.
Well, we need to find a clip of it or something and play
Yeah.
it on the next show.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you
We'll
go.
have our own classics.
Yes.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Boom. I
That
just did that.
that pretty much sums
Oh
up.
no, he didn't. She did not just say that.
That sums up everything,
right.
guys. We went through the whole episode. I'm
I've been
glad
saying
that
that
it's
for
back.
the last 6 minutes.
I'm glad it's
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I'm glad it's back as well. I'm looking forward to the
And,
season.
I'll just
Yeah, we got nothing more to say.
I'm Josh Rodriguez. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram
We're
at
not gonna
Josh _Rodriguez _. We will twerk after you guys give your social medias.
I'm on Twitter and Instagram, not twerking, at Khaliel Abooboo.
Khaliel Abooboo?
Khaliel Abooboo.
Hey, boo boo.
Don't forget the A.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo-boo.
So I'm Chris Howard. You can find me at Chris Howard Live, or you can go to my Kickstarter campaign at slayinggiants.net. Go check
Nice.
that out. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Take care.
gonna do
We'll
this.
see you next week. Hey,
How do we stand up?
I don't know.
This
We
is a
gotta, like-
terrible beat to twerk to. First off, the table's too high.
I can't.
I can't get
You
my
gotta step.
Yeah, I have to like.
You have to
oh,
step.
I'm stepping. Okay.
studio down. All right, forget it.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.